Good morning students, welcome to the online class of computer. Today we are going to start generation of computer. In the previous lecture we have seen generation of computers here, okay? Generation of computers which we have seen. First generation we have seen. Now what was the first generation computers? It was started from 940 to 1956, right? So this was prepared through valves. So valves and vacuum tubes were used in the first generation of computers. Though it was first generation computer were used with the help of valves and vacuum tubes. Okay, so vacuum tubes were used here in the first generation computers, where they were very big in size and they cannot be taken from one place to another. Okay, it's produced so much heat was produced because of thousands of vacuum tubes used. Okay, only machine language was introduced here, so it was very difficult to do programming of the first generation of computers. So it is very difficult to make any any changes in the programming, because it was machine language and it was in the form of 0 and 1. So there was so much wastage in replacing the damaged vacuum tubes after each use. Before, when first generation was used, it was many vacuum tubes were damaged, so if you to remove that and to put it again, so it was very difficult for the in the first generation of computer. Now in the second generation of computers, there was an invention of transistor, which very small in size compared to vacuum tubes, so they have generate very less heat, and small transistor was equal to many vacuum tubes here. Now let us understand what is the features, what are the specification of this. Okay, advantage of this was small in size compared to first generation computer. It was very small in size as compared to first generation of computers. Okay, punch cards were used for input and output. Punch card were used in input and output, generated very less heat compared to first generation computers. Okay, faster than first generation of computers, assembly language were used to do programming. So programming was introduced, and assembly language were used for to do the programming in this second generation of computers. Okay, now we are moving ahead with the third generation of computers. What were the third generation of computers look like? And here the invention of IC was introduced, that is integrated circuits. Now in this, here you can see this many transistors were fixed in a silicon chip, which reduced the size of the computer and make it more efficient and usable. Now with the invention of IC, that is integrated circuit, what happened? Many transistors were fitted inside a CPU. So this reduced the size of the computer and make it more efficient and usable. Now what were the usable what were this third generation used for? They were smaller in size compared to second generation. Again it becomes smaller. They can transfer from one place to another. Keyboard and monitor were used. Here the personal computer which we are using today was introduced. The speed and accuracy of computer increased. So the speed and accuracy was increased here due to the invention of integrated circuits. Now high level language like COBOL, Fortran were used to do programming. Now high level language were introduced for COBOL and Fortran, like languages were used for programming. Okay, so this was the best thing in the third generation of computer between 1964 to 1971. Okay, now let us study the fourth generation of computers. The fourth generation of computer 1971 to till date, the development of fourth generation of computers were due to the invention of microprocessor. Now in the fourth generation, microprocessor came into picture. Thousands of components were fitted in a microprocessor using VLSI, very large scale integration technology. The speed and efficiency of computer increased and the size and price of the computer decreased. Now because of the fourth generation of computer and because of the invention of microprocessor, thousands of computers were fitted in a microprocessor using VLSI technology. So this technology helps thousands of components to fit in a microprocessor. So again the size reduced of the computer and the price is also reduced. the speed and efficiency of computer increased and the size and price of the computer decreased here. So the size and price decreased here. Okay, so this was the feature of fourth generation of computer. Now some more features we will see of fourth generation of computer. Speed, accuracy and efficiency of computer increase. So speed and increase of the computer and accuracy also increased. So you can see here, students, these are the VLSI technology of the computer in the fourth generation. Because of this, the speed and accuracy and efficiency of computer increased. IBM and Apple launched their computers. Now here the area come of IBM and Apple. You know, Apple iPhones are there. Okay, IBM computers are also there. Apple is a famous brand, so I think almost know regarding Apple. Apple is a very good today, like Samsung it is used. Okay, in the Apple is used throughout the country. Very important thing is there. Okay, very important thing is there, and it is used throughout the country. Apple. Okay, networking of computer. So here you can see here IBM and Apple launched their computers. Networking of computers are use of internet started. Okay, networking of computers started, and you can see networking is now a good thing. Okay, now here networking means what we say networking, if how the computers are connected, 10 or 20 computers are connected in a line, so the information flows through them, that's called networking. Use of pointed device like mouse become popular. Mouse was become popular due to the fourth generation. Presently we are using fourth generation of computer. Now all the computers that you are using are fourth generation of computers. Okay, so these are the fourth generation of computers introduced. Okay, these are our fourth generations computers. Now let us see fifth generation of computer. Scientists are working hard towards the development of fifth generation of computer. This computer will take decision based on artificial intelligence. Scientists are trying to build such computer that can understand and process the verbal instruction given in spoken language. Now this fifth generation is work is going on, it is not introduced, but scientists are making use to make the fifth generation of computer, in which the computer will take decision based on artificial intelligence. Okay, our computer will take the decision out of its own intelligence. Okay, you have seen the movies, right? The computer is taking the command itself. Okay, many movies has come regarding the sound. Spy movies are coming, so you can that is the they are trying to give the fifth generation like this. So they are based, they will take the decision on artificial intelligence and voice command. Okay, if you say something they will do it. Okay, now still some are there which you give the command and it works like that. Okay, so spoken in also our Google also there is feature is there, when you say something it will activate and it will use the command. Okay, so like this fifth generation computer is being made by the scientists. Now let us quickly revise what we have learned in this chapter. We have learned first generation, which was made of wells and vacuum tubes. Okay, and it was it was due to the help of vacuum tubes the first generation was possible. After the invention, transistor came into picture, and this was used in the second generation, and it reduced the size, and punch card were used as input and output. Okay, assembly language was used in this second generation of computers. Third generation computers, integrated circuits were used, and because of this they become smaller in size, easy to transfer. Keyboard and monitor were used for input and output. Speed and accuracy increased and price decreased, and COBOL and Fortran high level language were used to do programming. In fourth generation, because of the invention of microprocessor or VLSI technology, the fourth generation was possible, which we are using today. Speed, accuracy and efficiency increased. Apple and IBM launched their computers and networking was started. and pointing device like mouse became very popular. Fifth generation, all of you know, it was the scientists are working on this and it will work on artificial intelligence. Okay, so this was our lecture on generation of computers. That's all today now. Thank you and have a nice day.